Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and fall is in full swing. I am loving the fall weather. I started my first fire in the fireplace, so it has given me some great ideas for some upcoming videos. But today, what we're gonna do here is I want to get some squash dehydrated. What I did here is I made squash a couple different ways. This one here, I went ahead and made in the microwave. So I just poked some holes in it and I made it in the microwave. These were pretty large. These ones were out of my garden. So this one, I poked holes all around it. I put it on for 6 minutes. Wasn't quite done. I flipped it, did another 6. It was done. This one and this butternut squash, I took half of the butternut squash because they are, I don't know if you saw the ones that I pulled out of my garden. They are huge. So this is half of a half. So that would be a quarter. I'm just going to try to dehydrate this. I want to see what's going to happen because I have a whole nother one that I'm probably going to can up or maybe make some meals and do another freezer meal. Another portion of it, I'm going to make an upcoming video where I'm going to do a full meal in my fireplace using just tinfoil. So stay tuned for that upcoming video soon. That should be very soon, probably even this week. All right, so for now, let's go ahead and get going on this spaghetti squash here. What I did was I just took the seeds out, and I also want to save the seeds and roast them. And all I did after I did that, here's the one I have here, but I want to show you how I did it. All I did was I literally just took it out, plopped it down on here. So what am I going to do with these? They rehydrate really well. So what I'm going to do with them is, for me, I like to use the spaghetti squash like pasta, but you can also use it in soups. You can just put it right in soups. But for me, honestly, I'm just probably going to rehydrate enough. I'm going to make some spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce, rehydrate enough for each meal. Super easy. And honestly, these were not hard to grow. I also am going to go over a little bit of my garden successes and failures this year in my upcoming video that I'm going to do here soon. And I've heard a couple people have had a hard time growing these spaghetti squash. And one thing is got really big ones, but I think I might try a couple different things next year. So I'm just saving these to go into compost. All right, so that's 2 trays I got out of 1 spaghetti squash. And now I'm going to, let's see how we're going to handle this butternut squash if it's cooled enough. For this, I can almost just take the peeling off with my hands because I baked it. Slides right off. Still kind of hot. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. I love butternut squash. I know some people don't. My daughter-in-law is not a big fan. I think this is going to dehydrate really well. And this I might just put in soups. I think I'm going to get a little knife here. When I rehydrate it, that's probably what I'll do, is soups or stews and things like that. But I'm going to try it. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody that has dehydrated this. I know a lot of people can it. I have some meals frozen that have the butternut squash in it. I'm just going to try to cut it up, I think, into thin slices and throw it in the dehydrator. And then I will let you guys know how it looks when it's dehydrated. And I think what I'll do too is I might even just rehydrate a little bit for you guys so you can see how it rehydrates. All right, so I'm going to get this done, and then I have enough to do 1 more tray. So I'll have, and I have a whole nother so I'm gonna have 4 trays of spaghetti squash and 2 trays of butternut squash. All right, I will show you what they look like when they're done, and maybe we'll do a little bit of a rehydrate. All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Guess what? I forgot I had a whole nother big chunk, a piece here of this butternut squash over on my stove that I'd baked. So you know what I decided to do? I just wanted to show you. I actually decided to just mash it up with a fork and dehydrate the mash. And then it's thinner. Whoops, that's not, and I put this one on parchment paper. I have these trays. So I think that's gonna work the best. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how I decided to do the butternut squash, as I found a whole nother piece of one, which is awesome. Then I'll have plenty of dehydrated squash. All right, see you soon. So here we have the spaghetti squash and the butternut squash dehydrated here. So for this, I am going to break it up and probably grind it up like I do the mashed sweet potatoes and put it in jars. Here is the spaghetti squash. I'm going to probably just kind of keep that larger. I'm going to show you how I rehydrate it. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm just going to put this in a bowl, and I've got my tea kettle going over there. So I'm going to get some boiling water, and I'm going to pour it over here, and I'm going to let it just kind of sit in here for about maybe 15 minutes, and then I'll show you how it rehydrates up. So let me go get my hot water here. So I'm just gonna pour the hot water over so it's saturated. I'm gonna take a fork here and just let it all get covered. I can see it's already rehydrating, so I don't know if it'll take a full 15 minutes, but I'm gonna check it maybe after about 10, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, see you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. So here it is, it dehydrated literally exactly back to the way it should be, and that took 5 minutes. So I am just gonna wrap this up and put it in the fridge, and I will make up some pasta sauce and just have a little bit, maybe as just a side dish even, with some fish, since I just made a little bit. All right, so there you have it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Be blessed. Have a great day. Share and like these. Bye.